Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Gibran Wahid and I am serving as an IT assistant at Government College of Technology for Women Lytton Road, Lahore. And also I am a learner and trainer at Rehan AI Teacher Institute. You are watching my Facebook and YouTube channel. Today I am going to have an interesting conversation with ChatGPT about a very practical topic, how to create a daily routine for success. We shall explore how small daily habits, time management, discipline, and consistency can help us become more productive and successful. So let's start our session. Hello, ChatGPT. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. My first question is, what is a successful daily routine?
A successful daily routine is one that actually supports your priorities instead of just reacting to everything around you. It usually includes a strong start in the morning, time for your most important task, space for learning or personal growth, movement for your body, and a little reflection at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's consistent and realistic for your actual life.
ChatGPT, what exactly is a daily routine and why is having a good routine important for success?
Yeah, a daily routine is just a pattern of activities that you repeat most days, like when you wake up, what you do first, how you structure your work or studies, when you rest, and when you review your day. Those strong routines lower stress because you're not constantly deciding what to do next. They save energy, they build discipline, and they make success more likely because you're consistently focusing on what actually matters rather than like drifting through the day.
Okay. Uh, how should we start our day and what should a person do during the first hour of the day to make the rest of the day more productive?
That's a great question. So, the first hour of the day can set the tone. Instead of reaching for your phone, just drink water, do some light movement, a stretch or a walk, maybe a few minutes for reflection, or even just quiet time. Then identify the one task that would make the day feel meaningful if you finished it. Tackle that before getting lost in emails or chores if you can. And even keep your environment simple and uncluttered so your mind feels calmer. Those little choices in the first hour stack up throughout the day.
What is the one thing I need to accomplish today that will make me feel that the day was productive?
Hmm, that's a very personal but powerful question. Think of one task that would move your goals forward. Like if you're a student, maybe finishing a specific assignment or studying for an exam. If you're a professional, maybe finishing a project or preparing well for an important meeting. If you're building a new skill, maybe time practicing or learning. If you're not sure, ask yourself, if I could only do one thing today, what would make me feel like I made real progress? Do that one thing first if you can. And even if the rest of your day gets messy, having accomplished that one important thing, you'll still feel productive.
How many tasks should we plan?
Honestly, fewer than you think. Aim for three key tasks for the day: one big priority, one secondary task, and one small health or personal task. If you pile on too much, it can create stress and actually reduce focus. A short, realistic list keeps you moving without overwhelming yourself. And hey, It's okay if some days you only get the main one done. That's still winning.
Should we create a long to-do list every morning, or should we focus on only a few important tasks?
Focus on just a few important tasks. Long lists can seem productive, but they usually lead to scattered effort. Three priorities give clarity. You can always keep a bigger list for long term planning, but don't treat everything as urgent. That way, you finish what matters and feel accomplished instead of kind of exhausted. You want your routine to support your life, not run it like a marathon.
How can we avoid procrastination?
Procrastination often shrinks when you make starting ridiculously small. So, for example, say, I'll just open the book or I'll work for 5 minutes. Once you begin, momentum usually kicks in. Also, block out a specific time for that task and remove distractions. Phone away, tabs closed. And if your energy is low, start with something lighter, like organizing notes or outlining. The key is building the habit of starting. Once you start, the resistance usually fades.
Uh, where does exercise fit into a successful routine?
Exercise is like a secret weapon in a daily routine. Even 20 minutes, a walk, a stretch, a quick workout improves your energy and mood, which makes focus later much easier. Doesn't need to be fancy or intense, just consistent. Think of it as sharpening the tool you're going to use all day, your brain.
Can physical exercise really affect our productive and success?
Yes, regular exercise can boost focus, memory, and even creativity. It helps with stress management and energy levels. So you can actually work with more clarity and consistency. It's not instant magic, but over weeks and months, absolutely, it supports productivity and long term success.
ChatGPT, how much time should we spend learning?
Even 30 minutes a day can make a big difference if it's consistent. The key isn't marathon study sessions, it's steady daily progress. If you can do 45 minutes sometimes, great. Consistency beats volume, though. Make it a non negotiable block in your day, the same way you treat meals or sleep, and it compounds over time in ways that may surprise you.
In today's rapidly changing world, how can we include continuous learning in our daily routine?
I'd suggest carving out around 30 minutes a day for learning something that genuinely interests you or something that advances your career skills. Even mix it up. So one day reading, another day maybe an online course, even short TED Talks or language practice. Keep it consistent, but flexible, and you'll keep growing without burning out. Small daily learning adds up a lot faster than most people expect.
Okay. ChatGPT, what about smartphones and social media?
Smartphones and social media are useful tools, but they become distracting if they're always in control. Try setting specific windows, like from checking messages just after work blocks, not continuously, and turning off non essential notifications. Your attention is precious and you want to protect it like you would your money or your sleep. When You decide when to use those tools. They support your goals instead of steering you off track. It takes practice, but the payoff is more focus and a greater sense that your day is yours again.
How important is sleep?
Sleep is massive. If you shortchange sleep, focus, mood, and decision making all suffer. A successful routine includes consistent, realistic sleep. It's not wasted time, it's fuel. Without it, everything else gets much harder. So guard it like non negotiable part of your daily plan, not optional. It's one of the strongest foundations for all the other habits.
How can we make our routine realistic? What is the biggest mistake people make when creating a daily routine?
The biggest mistake is trying to do too much too soon. A realistic routine starts with a few meaningful habits, not a perfect timetable. So build gradually and adjust when life inevitably changes. Think simple, consistent, flexible. That's the secret.
Finally, if you had to give one piece of advice to someone who wants to create a successful daily routine, what would it be?
Start small. Pick one or two daily actions that really matter to you. Lock those in first, and the bigger routine can grow around those things. That way, your routine serves your goals instead of feeling like homework. That's the foundation you can actually keep building on.
Well, thank you, ChatGPT, for these valuable insights. Today, we learned that a successful daily routine is not about feeling every minute of the day, feeling every minute of the day. It is about prioritizing what matters, managing our time, taking care of our health, continuing to learn,
Exactly.
avoiding distraction, and most importantly, staying consistent. If you found this conversation useful, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember, don't try to change your entire life in one day. Just make tomorrow a little better than today. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.
That was a wonderful takeaway. Allah Hafiz.